Well, guys, chosen ones, this is the time we all been waiting for. Front row seats to your attackers' demise. What you guys are about to hear will blow your mind. Your enemies, your attackers, are being called to war. Yes, your enemies are being drafted in this hour. Them same people that came up against you, them same people that rejected you, them same people that lied on you, them same people they went to get spells and curses and all this stuff done on you, hexes. These people are being called to war. And baby, this is not no ordinary war. This is a war like never before. This is a spiritual war. This is a high and divine war. And your enemies are being drafted in this hour. And they are scared, baby. They are shaking in their boots. But how can somebody be so shaken when they came after you on another level? Lying on you, destroying your character, coming up against you, rejecting you, speaking word curses over your life. You would think these people will have the heart of a lion. But guess what, baby? They have a heart of a coward. Okay? And your people are being called. And we all thought that World War III was going to be this big old blown out war with nations going against nations. That's a war in itself. But I'm talking about a spiritual war, where the Most High Divine has to get off of his throne. And if he has to get off his throne, baby, you know it's not good for nobody. Because the Father have warned these people. The people that they went to come up against you with has warned these people, like, leave that one alone, not you, not that one. But no, they wanted to keep doing what they did to you. So now your enemies are being called to war. Okay? The evildoers of this world, your attackers, your enemies, they are all being called to frontline war. And these people, they sold their souls. They sold their souls to see your demise, to see your downfall, to come up against you. They decided to walk with the bad side. They made a trade with the adversary, the evildoers of this world. That was their portion. They made their beds, and now they're going to have to lay in them beds. Your attackers, your enemies, the evildoers of the world have sold their souls unto the enemy. And so now the adversary is coming back to collect his debt. And guess what, baby? Your enemies don't have nothing to show for it. Because everything they did to you, everything they brought up against you, it did not work. The weapons may have formed, but they did not prosper over your life. And your enemies just knew that they was going to come and get the job done and be done with you. Wipe their hands and move on to the next person. Not knowing that you were a divinely, heavenly chosen person that should not have been touched. And so now with that being said, since these enemies and attackers that came in your life did not get the job done, now the adversary is coming after them to collect their souls. Oh, my high and mighty Father. So they thought that they was going to live a life happily after they did what they did to you. selling their souls, thinking no repercussion was going to come behind that. Not knowing that they needed to have something to show for that they have brought you down or took you out, and you were supposed to be no longer here. But they have nothing to show for. And so now the war begins. And they're fighting for their souls at this time. They are mentally, physically, spiritually going down in this hour for everything they wanted for you. Their souls are being snatched by the very person they made and signed that contract with to come up against you. That same person they thought that they were their friends. Them same very groups they came up against you with to bring you down. These same people, baby, are snatching their souls in this hour. It was all a divine setup for your enemies, okay? And your enemies are confused in this hour because you don't supposed to be still standing here. They supposed to came and got the job done, got you out of here, and been done, but it didn't happen. And guess what, y'all? They on the front line. They getting blew up in this hour. Kicked, punched. The breath is being taken out of your enemies, your attackers. And they are looking very, very, very scared. To come up against you was not the right move. It wasn't. And so now these people are getting ready to feel the wrath. Not only the wrath of the people they made these deals and signed the contracts with, but after the Father sits and watch these fools fight one another and take one another out, the Father is going to move in from his high, mighty, divine throne and finish the war. He's not only going to take your enemies and your attackers out, these evil people of the world, but the adversary, all of the bad people of this world will be led to the abyss of fire. And these people gonna wish they never ever came against a person like you. Because in this hour, your enemies are at you. And they are on the front line. And this is a war so high and divine. And these people they got it out for themselves. And you, with your high, mighty, chosen self, get ready to grab your popcorn. Don't feel sad in this hour for your enemies. Because your enemies didn't care. They didn't care. When all the stuff that they was doing to you, they didn't have a heart. They didn't care. They just wanted it done. They wanted you out of here. They wanted you defeated. But that's why the Most High has chosen you, baby. Because you are high, mighty, and divine. And you stand 10 toes down on the enemy. And the Father sends you right in your attacker's path. Just so he could bring down his wrath upon them. Because he already knew that they was going to reject you. He knew they was going to betray you with the Judas kiss, baby. Stab you right in your back. And all you was a good person. The Father has been keeping score. The angel team has been keeping score, baby. And now these enemies, these attackers have to pay the price. And the price is their souls. Because they wanted you to be soulless. They wanted you to be down on yourself. They wanted you to not believe in yourself. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you not here no more, walking on this earth. They teamed up with groups and people and all types of things to come against you. They went to spiritualists. They sent hexes on your life. They made your life hard for no reason. When all you was the help. All you was the light surrounded around darkness. But these people couldn't stand your light. Your light was too bright. So they had to dim you. They wanted to dim your light. But now in this hour, the Father is drafting your enemies, your attackers, the evildoers of this world. He is drafting those very people right now to the front line of the war. And they are about to be taken out. They're going to be the first people to be taken out like never before. Because the Father has to cleanse the earth. He can't have nobody down here that means this world no good. So with that being said, prepare to see your enemies at war. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, everything they wanted for you, baby. Don't feel sad in this hour. Don't double back. Stand out the way of the wrath of the Father. Don't stand in the way, because you might just get hit with one of them blows, and you don't want to be in the way when the Father is bringing down his wrath upon your enemies. So like I said, stand clear in this hour and watch the Most High take his vengeance in his hand. And with that being said, y'all, until the next time, y'all already know what it is. Love and peace. Bye.